What's going on, everybody? It's AG here. Bleacher Report recently put out an article discussing some quarterbacks that are freshmen that could start day one next year. So I'm going to take a look at this list. We'll discuss it a little bit. I'll let you know anybody not on the list that I might would add, as well as my thoughts on who's on the list. All right. So let's go ahead and start here. First off, we've got Keelon Russell at Alabama, Duncanville quarterback. Now, Jalen Milroe is gone, so it's kind of open season as far as who's going to be the next quarterback at Alabama. Currently, I would lean Ty Simpson, their backup this year. I think he probably has the right path right now to be the guy, but with a few hiccups at the beginning of the year, would definitely see Keelon Russell coming in and running Kalen DeBoer's offense. Next up, we got Cal quarterback Jaron Keawe, and Cal kind of up in the air right now as far as who's their quarterback going to be. They don't know if they'll get Chandler Rogers back or not. Now, as far as who I think the quarterback will be, I would probably lean Devin Brown, the Ohio State backup. He transferred there, has been Ohio State's backup for a couple years. So I definitely think if he transferred there for a reason. So I would lean Devin Brown right now to be Cal's quarterback next year. Julian Lewis, Colorado, definitely has a shot. But if you do remember, they got Caden Salter from Liberty to transfer in. I think Caden Salter is a heck of a ball player. And think back to last year, he had SEC teams calling his name. So Caden Salter is definitely the guy I would say right now. I don't see him going there to be a backup when he could transfer to an SEC school and go start for Auburn right now. But Caden Salter led Liberty a couple years ago to a group of 6 bowl games. So I think he's definitely the guy right now. But Julian Lewis, I've heard some good things. Malik Washington at Maryland. Don't really know who Maryland's quarterback is going to be right now. So I could definitely see Malik Washington, top 10 quarterback in the class, starting right away for Maryland and then kind of just rolling with him for 3 or 4 years and seeing what he's made of. So far on this list, I would probably say he has the best chance to start day one. Antwann Hill at Memphis. So this is Memphis's highest recruit ever. Heck of a pull for Summerfield and Memphis. But Antwann Hill, I would probably say is the guy right now to replace Seth Hennigan. Seth Hennigan started for 4 years, did a heck of a job there, got Memphis close to getting a college football playoff berth. And so I think Antwann Hill, as far as, being the biggest recruit Memphis has ever got, that's definitely a win for him. So I think he gets to start day one. Bryce Underwood at Michigan, the way Michigan's offense looked this year, unless they can somehow pull a transfer portal quarterback, Bryce Underwood is definitely going to be running that offense next year. And it can't be any worse than it already was. So with him being the number 1 recruit coming in this year, with their offense needing a boost at quarterback, I think Bryce Underwood definitely gets Michigan on the right path, definitely starts day one. All right, Tavien St Clair at Ohio State. Really high name, really high recruit. But as right now, I would lean Julian saying I don't think they'll give the reins to a freshman when Ohio State is just a constant factory of, we win, we go to the next quarterback, we win again. I don't know if they're going to hand the reins to a true freshman unless he's just a complete superstar. So as right now, I would definitely lean Julian saying, despite them losing those guys that we lost already. Last but not least here, Longstreet at USC. Now, I did lose Miller Moss, but Jaden Mavia came in at the end of the year, did a pretty good job. I think Mavia right now is, if I'm saying his name right, is the leader in the house to replace Miller Moss because he did a pretty good job when he took over at the end of the season. But wouldn't be shocked if Longstreet eventually takes the reins. But as right now on this list, as far as who for sure I would say is going to start day one, I would say Bryce Underwood, probably Antwann Hill, and Malik Washington. Those are probably the 3. Some guys not on this list. North Carolina's bringing in a couple freshman quarterbacks. I don't know if either one of them will start right away, but they brought in, I think, 2 top 15 quarterbacks, so wouldn't be shocked if one of them kind of gets the go for Bill Belichick at North Carolina. But what do you think? What is Bryce Underwood's high upside this year? Can he get Michigan to the playoff? Let me know. Comment down below. Make sure to like this video and subscribe.